Welcome back to Star Wars Errata. I'm John.
And I'm Ken.
And today we have match 6.
Match 6.
Of This Is Madness. It's going to be a fun one.
It is. So we've got kind of a mirror fleet match here. We both have victories. I'm a victory 1, you're a victory... No, all the way around. You're a victory 1, I'm a victory 2. The Gladiators...
you have a 1, I have a 2.
You have a 2. You've got Demo, I don't.
You have a Raider
1.
I have a Raider 2.
So they're...
Flip-flop.
Flip-flop, yeah. So it's going to be a ton of fun. I'm really looking forward to how this is going to work out. I think it's going to come down to what commanders do we pull.
Yeah. Big shout out and thank you to all of our Patreon members. Basically everyone that's in this tournament is a Patreon member, so thank you very much.
All right, and let's take a quick look at our commander pool and then get right into the fleets.
I'm not sad about mine. I just think Bale's one of the best commanders overall, so I think it's going to work really well for me to have Bale.
Not a bad choice selection, random pick. with Bale, I don't know if you're going to get as much utility out of him as maybe you would, but I pulled Piet. Maybe? I don't know. It's not a bad Admiral, not a great Admiral, kind of mediocre. I could probably use him a handful of times, maybe get a Confire or something out of it. So I think it's really going to come down to what we decide to do. I think I get the choice of initiative, so I'm going to take a look at what my options are, and we'll pick that and then go from there.
Okay, let's get right to the fleets and then to the action.
This is an Imperial fleet brought to you by Rovechkin. It starts out with a Victory 2 with Admiral Piet as the commander, Admiral Titus, fire control team, disposable capacitors, heavy ion emplacements. It's a Gladiator 1 with Emperor Palpatine, ordnance experts, and assault concussion missiles. A Raider 1 with Iden Versio, ordnance experts, and external racks. And 4 squadrons, Boba Fett, Bosk, and my personal favorite, a VT-49 Decimator.
This fleet is brought to you by Brock Smith. It is an Imperial fleet with Bail Organa on the flagship, which is a Victory 1 with Commander Vanto, Ordnance Experts, Proximity Mines, H9 Turbolasers, Assault Photon Torpedoes, Haro Tidal, and Engine Techs. The second ship is a Gladiator 2 with Governor Price, Sensor Team, Rapid Reload, and Demo. The last ship is a Raider 2 with Iden, Weapons, Battery Techs, Disposable Capacitors, and Heavy Ion Emplacements, with the Corvus title. For squadrons, we round out with 3 TIE Fighter squadrons.
Piet is less expensive than Bail Organa, so I get the bid and I elected to go first, choosing from the following objectives: Rift Assault, Hyperspace Assault, and Solar Corona. I'm not a big fan of Hyperspace Assault. Solar Corona looks like it's going to be a problem, so Rift Assault, which is an interesting objective, is what we're going to play this game.
Thank you for watching Ion Radio. If you enjoyed this content, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more, subscribe and click the bell to be notified when we release new videos. Come join the conversation with our community on Discord and check out all of our social media links linked down below in the description. If you would like to use arrange rulers and token holders like we use in our videos, make sure to check out Admiral Tater's ship shop for all your acrylic needs.
So on this side, we got Piet in the Victory at speed 2. We've got Iden and the Raider at speed 2. And I've got the Gladiator off to the side with Emperor Palpatine at speed 3. The Boba Fett, Bosk, and VT-49 are sitting here close to the Gravity Rift. And right now, we're completely deployed outside that range 2 of the Gravity Rift.
Okay, my ships, Corvus started here and then decided to redeploy. I have prox mines on the asteroid fields here. We have the Vic going speed 1, we have the Raider going speed 1, and we have the Gladiator going speed 2.
All right, beginning of round 1, we're going to start with the Raider. Raider shows a concentrate fire. We're going to use it as the dial. And we're going to start by attempting to destroy the prox mine over here. So prox mine is obstructed, so I get 1 black die to shoot at it. So let's see what we get. I think that's enough to kill it, right?
It is. Oh no.
No other shots. We're going to move forward at speed 2. So our die is effectively wasted. But that's okay. Rather that than the alternative, John.
We're going to go with the Victory. The Victory is revealing a navigate. We're going to take it as a token, and we're going to move speed 1 ahead. Right to there.
Gladiator's next. Gladiator shows nav. We're going to use that. We're actually going to take it as a token, John. I think that's the better thing to do. No shots. Let's move at speed 3. Go. Go. We're just going to go straight ahead, John.
We'll go with the Little Raider. We have a navigate. We'll jump up to speed 2. And we will do... this one. Too close. Oh well. Oh well.
Right, Vic 2, nav. I'm going to use it as the dial. We're going to drop, I believe, to speed 1, but I need to take a quick look at something first. Yeah, we're definitely dropping speed 1. Just going to go forward. It'll keep us out of distance 2 of the gravity rift.
Okay, we're going to go with the Gladiator. We have a navigate. We're going to take it as a token. Then we're going to go speed 2. Land us right here.
Squadron, right?
Yep. All here's are 3s.
All mine are 3. Let's see. Not within range 2 of that. I think this is a done turn. start with the Raider, showing a nav. I'm going to take it as a token. I'm going to speak to.
You don't have demo.
I do not have demo. I wish I did.
Okay. Then we're going to activate the Raider. The Raider is going to be revealing a Confire. And we're going to shoot into the other Raider front arc after using. I think I need to use disposable to be able to do that, right?
Yeah, if you're a...
Yeah. Yeah, so we use disposable, and then we're gonna just blast you from far off. So 3 blues into your front. I can't do any token shenanigans with you. Cool.
Anything else?
Guess Confire in. This is the fun, I don't get to do anything. There we go. I didn't only does the exact close.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and cancel the crit.
No.
And then brace the 3 to 2. And I'll come off the forward shield. Activating a Gladiator. Gladiator shows concentrate fire. We're going to use that as the dial. Yeah, it's not going to give me any extra benefit of it. Trench would have been good. This would. We're going to fire long range. My front to your side, unobstructed, 2 red dice. And Confire in the red. Block your evades, take a crit. Oh, that'd be fun. I'm going to spend the nav token. We're going to reduce to speed 2. Not using Piet. You careful here, this, or do you want to tilt it? That's that way.
We're going to go with the Victory. The Victory is revealing a Squadron. Let's activate some squadrons. I could jump all the squadrons, basically, till you're aligned.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to start and we're going to go into Boba Fett. 3 is the align. 4, take 1.
I guess Boba's taking 1.
And we're gonna do it again. This time I get a reroll.
Smart.
You can have 3.
Wow. Okay.
Pretty good with that.
I guess I'm going to brace that down to 2. I'm gonna say this is young Boba Fett, not grown Boba Fett, because he's getting hit too much.
Let's do it again. Swarm. Block. The good one.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead. I'll spend the old one out, or the exhausted one out, I should say, and take one. Right.
Yeah.
Now he's upset.
Then I think I'm gonna take this. I'm trying to decide if this obstructed shot or this obstructed shot is more important. Or even double arc, because that will.
I don't think so. Oh, man.
You take that shot. We're gonna shoot against the gladiator.
Cool. Emperor Palpatine, you have to spend a token.
I'm also going to get Commander Vanto after squadrons, right?
Yeah, Vanto's after you finish spending the command, correct?
Cool. So I don't know what token I would even get. So who cares? I don't need a token. Okay, we're going to we're gonna shoot side into your front first. We'll spend a redirect,
Okay.
and then we will spend that out, and we will place a token on you.
Cool.
Done. Now we're going to shoot my front into you, which will be 2 red dice.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll spend that to shoot into you. Cool. I will spend that off to change that to a double.
Okay. That's giving you 10 points. Sweet. We're at long range, correct?
Yep, and then I'm going to spend this to switch this to an accuracy and block your evade.
That is a mean, nasty, evil combo. I like it.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. So I'm going to brace that to 1. We'll redirect that off to the side because you're not going to be able to shoot at this anymore this turn.
Or am I?
Well, I guess Demo could potentially make its way up, but we'll see.
Your turn. It would be a long range.
Do you want to move your ship?
No. The answer to that is no. No, I do not. We're gonna do that.
Well, I've got 1 ship left to activate. We have a nav on the Victory. I'm gonna take that as a token for the moment. I don't think I have a shot though.
No.
So at speed 1. I'm just gonna mosey on again, speed 1 here. And return. Stay out of that, but I believe we go within. Yeah.
Demo is going to reveal a Confire. Can I get in range? And we're gonna give him a bail dial. So no attack. I move. I can jump up to speed 3. Land on all of my fighters. Let's do it. Yeah, well, just that one. Yeah, just that one. Barely, but just that one. Now I can decide if I want to make an attack. Let's flash. Let's do it. Boba Fett first. It's the only one that matters. Oh!
I will gladly take the none.
I will concentrate fire in. For none. Okay, well, there goes that. That's fun. Okay, now we'll go against the Decimator for 1, and then against Bosk 1. And that's it for me.
I have no more ships, so I guess we're going to my 3 squadrons?
Yep.
Nope. Bummer. Okay, we are going to activate Bosk first. He's going to, I believe, he can hit. Yep, and shoot this TIE fighter here. 3 black dice because of the obstruction.
Yay!
For 2.
I'm on 2.
And I'm not engaged, so I can move. Or I'm not. Yeah, I'm not engaged. Kind of. But. Over here. So I should be engaged. Okay. Boba Fett activates, destroys that TIE fighter.
Yep.
And then we'll shoot at this one.
Yep.
For 1. Wow.
It was this one.
Yeah. Can't move because of engagement. And then the decimator. I think I'm outside of range right now, right?
Yeah, yes. Move to do anything.
Move, that'll engage both. We'll go after the one on 2. 3 blacks. 2. That's gone. And I believe that's, well, end of the turn. Outside of range 2. We are going to start turn 3 with the Gladiator. Gladiator shows a concentrate fire. We're going to use the dial. We're going to fire my front into the side of the Raider, I believe.
Yep.
So that's 2 reds, 2 blacks. That's a start. Okay, and I think we're going to concentrate fire in here. Let's add a black die. I think that was a hit, right?
It was.
Yeah. I don't know what we do here. Ordnance experts, these 2. Well, it doesn't help. And I've got nothing else I can do with my dice here, John, so take 3.
I'm going to cancel the crit with Iden, and then I'm going to brace it to 1.
Do not have another shot. I am at speed 2. I think no matter what I do, I'm ramming. Question is, can I move 1 forward?
I'm going with no.
No, because
Just the shield dials.
even the shield dial, I'm going to overlap the plastic. I'm trying to move forward. So, no, I stay. We both take damage.
Cool.
I was hoping I was going to do more there.
Okay, so if the front is close range, the side is medium range.
Yeah, it's just
Fun. It's
yeah.
lots of fun. Okay, let's go with Iden.
Okay.
Iden reveals a squadron. Do I want to bail? We will use a bail dial for navigate, and then we're going to activate that squadron, and that squadron is going to shoot Boba Fett. And it's going to be exactly what it rolls. So what I need is 2 hits and an accuracy.
Or 3 hits.
Or 3 hits. Either way. How about 2 hits and a crit?
All right. Well, 2 eggs and a crepe. We're bracing that down to 1.
Okay, and then we're going to shoot my front into the front of your Raider. Jump! I'm going to see if I have anything to change anything, and I do not believe I do. So it lands like that.
Well, we'll cancel the double with Iden, and then I'll brace the 3-2, but that's into my front. I have no forward shields.
Yeah, give me a minute. Let me think. I choose not to use heavy ion standard crit.
Okay. The crit is ruptured engine, so after I execute maneuver, if I'm greater than 1, suffer damage, and there's the second hit.
Okay, now I'm going to shoot my side into the front of it.
Okay, so medium range.
Yep.
%25 chance you miss. 25% it gets worse. 50% chance stays the same. I'm just going to take the hit.
Okay, then I have a nav dial. So let's see how maneuverable I can be. Well, I don't think if I stay at speed 2, that will ram.
That will ram at speed 2, yes.
Then I do that. I stay at speed 2 because I have full click ability.
Yeah, it's 2-2 on
I ram you and I move to here, giving you 1 damage.
Yep, so
And then I take a damage.
that will actually destroy my Raider.
Oh, Iden. Thank you. Iden's gonna blow up in a minute.
Well,
I'm like, how can I do as much as possible? Would have been a crit.
Well, I can activate the victory, or I can activate the victory. So, John, I think I'm going to activate the victory. You are at long range.
That's pretty funny.
We're going to do disc caps. Nav dial. Okay, we're firing front of your Raider. Okay. Have to do that.
Yep.
You can toss one. You'll still have 3 go in. I can't do anything else. Okay.
Cool. We will toss the red one, and we'll cancel the crit, and then 1 other die. Doesn't matter, because...
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just 3 damage, so you'll lose your shields and then take 1.
Can your victory ram me? No, I'm gonna ram myself, so it's gonna explode. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
We're just going to ignore the fact that we have a nav. We're going to stay at speed 1. Slight turn. I'll stay within range 1 of that obstacle. And there I am.
We're going to go with... Gladiator? Yeah. We'll go with Gladiator. Gladiator's revealing a Confire. My first attack is going to be out my side, flapping, and I'm going to shoot Bubba.
Need a hit.
And we're going to Confire in on this. Sorry, before I go any further, we're using the last of the Bale Navigates. Ha!
Well, John, you succeeded. Boba Fett has been taken out.
And then I shoot the decimator for there. Decimator can have 2. Thanks, dice.
Decimator cares not for your 2 damage.
Okay, now I have to figure out how I'm moving. I'm currently going speed 3. Do I want to be in a double arc against you?
Probably not.
I actually like that better. You just move me here. Hold on. I can actually lock it in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do you mind moving me there? And I will land on, what's this?
Land on boss.
Okay, so my shot. We're gonna shoot the front of your victory with my guy. That's 2 blacks, 2 reds. Yeah, whatever. 4.
Race 2. Redirect. We'll go to the port side.
Okay, that's demo.
I am out of ships.
We're gonna go with the victory. The victory's revealing a concentrate fire. We're gonna use it. We're gonna shoot long range into. First, we'll shoot long range into your side over here. I will from
your
my
side?
side. That's 1 dice. Oh no, it has an icon. Token. We put 1 on there. Cool. Then we're gonna shoot my front into your victory. It's obstructed, so we get 2 dice. Cool. And then we're going to confire in a red dice. Cool.
Ooh.
That's 4 damage. And a crit. Oh, I don't have price. I'm looking at price and I'm like, man, what can I do with this? So we're gonna H9 this into an accuracy.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna block your green. And you can have 3 damage into your front. Is there anything else? And after using the confire, we're gonna flip that bad boy, and I'm going to take a confire because my dice have not been friendly with me today.
I'm gonna chuck the redirect. We're gonna move 2 to the side. So 1, 2, and take 1 on the front.
Okay, then I get to move. And we're gonna just go our 1 forward to there. Squadrons.
Start with the decimator. We're gonna attack the TIE fighter. 3 blacks. They're all hits. It goes.
Yep.
Cool. And for good measure, right there. That looks good. Bosk, on the other hand, is firing into the, bombing the Raider. Down shield.
Raider. Okay.
So I bomb black-blue because I have less than, there are 6 or fewer. I get an accuracy. I think is going to go there. For, what do I need to kill you? 1?
1.
Yeah, there you go. Cool. Bosk is the boss. And I believe that ends turn 3. Turn 4, we're going to start with the Victory. Victory has a navigate. We're going to use that as the dial, and let's go ahead and blast. Oh, I can hit your side or I can hit your front. Let's hit the side.
Okay.
3 and 3. 3 reds, 3 blues. And it pretty much stays like that. Take 5.
Into my side.
Into your side.
Brace 3. Redirect. We're going to brace it to.
Oh, wait a minute. You're not within 1 of anything, are you?
No. Has to have an icon.
Yeah, so we'll spend that to take a token.
Mm-hmm.
Or give you a token, rather.
Yep.
And then if I'm right, I can actually then spend it right away, right?
Correct. And you can change something into a hit or an accuracy.
So I'm going to change the blank into an accuracy. Block your brace, take 4. And I gain 10 points.
Yep. And we will redirect to 1 to the front, and we'll wipe out actually 2 to the front, and then keep 1 there. So 2,
Cool.
1.
Yeah.
It's 4.
Yeah, it's 4, so 1
So
more.
2, leave 1 on the front.
Yeah, okay. Alright, and then I'm at speed 1, so I'm ramming you, so we both take damage.
We're going to use Confire on the Gladiator and give it a Engineering. Engineering is going to put... What's my engineering on these things? I have
3.
3. So we're going to regen 1 shield there, and we're going to redirect 1 from that side over to this side.
Mhm.
Then I have to think about this demo shot. So we're going to start with my front into your front. Roll it in, see what we get. Pretty terrible. Let's Confire in and see what happens. Wow. Okay.
It's a veteran victory.
My dice can't roll hits. We're gonna price this one like that.
Take 4. Brace the 2. I'm going to redirect. So 1, 2.
Okay. We're gonna reduce speed with the token to 2. And do this. Then I'm going to choose to shoot there. I'm going to take a haul.
Okay.
And then we're going to shoot into your side. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, 1 red and 4 black. So this is increases armament, so I get it before I roll. Come on, dice. That seems pretty good. We spend that out. We flip this to an accuracy, and we block your brace. Take 4 with a crit.
All right, we're gonna toss the redirect. So 1 to the rear, 1 to the side. I have to take 2.
First being a crit.
First is a crit. Coolant discharge. Only 1 attack each round can target a ship, and a second one.
Cool. That's that.
So we're activating the Gladiator. Gladiator shows a nav. We'll use the dial. Fire my front to your front, unobstructed, 2 red dice. And we are at medium range.
Cool.
I got nothing. 2.
Okay. Brace it and redirect it to my side over here.
We're going to use the dial, staying at speed 2, but adding an extra click here. Second yaw. Because I really don't want to take an asteroid. And there.
Okay, victory. Confire. We're going to start by shooting my side into the front of your Gladiator.
Which token you want to spend?
It's going to be the green one. And I'm going to drop a red dice. So it's a red and a black into your front. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to H9 this into an accuracy and block your evade. And then we're going to spend this off.
Yeah.
Get me 10 points.
Yes.
And turn this into a double.
This is going into, you said my front?
Your front.
We have 3 shields on the front?
Yep.
Brace that to 1. Redirect to the starboard side.
APT.
The APT is injured crew. Choose and discard 1 of your defense tokens. Then flip this card face down. I'm going to chuck the evade.
And then you're pushing it to
Pushing the 1 to that side.
to the word the one shield is. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to shoot long range into the front of your victory.
1 shield left.
I guess Confire and use the token.
Okay.
Roll in a red. That's a crit. Then we're gonna re-roll this into a crit.
Eek. 4, huh?
We will Banto myself another Confire token because that seemed to work well. And then we're going to H9 this into an accuracy, block that, and hit you with
3.
3 into your face.
Alright, well, 1 comes off here. And 2. First one's face up. Structural damage. So that is 5, 6 of 8.
6 and 8. Oh, I wish it was more than that.
Yeah, you need 1 more.
I needed one more.
1 more jump.
Oh, gosh. I think your victory's dead.
Yes, but not until after I get to activate it.
Correct. That is very correct. We're going to move and we're going to spend that. Let's see where we land. I think we do that. Jump up to speed 2, get to not add a yaw though.
It's nothing one.
Yeah. Need to do this.
Yeah, but you can't.
I can. I just have to do it in steps. So we're gonna do this, but what we're gonna do first, we're gonna stay at speed 1, and we're gonna do this. Boop. Hey, that looks pretty good. And then we're gonna engine tech. Boop. And land ourselves right there.
Just gonna double arc that just in case, right?
Just you see my dice.
Guess we move into squadrons now, huh?
We do.
Alright, well, that's just me. What do I have that's juicy? I really don't. It's either obstructed or I'm dealing with shields.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's do this. Bosk, rear of your decimator. So I get this. And black blue. Cool. So, John, you cannot use those two.
Nice.
Take nothing. And then the decimator. Just do the same thing. Block your fade, take 1.
Take 1. Think that's everything then?
We're outside of Gravity Rift. On to turn 5. Well, John, I think I'm going to have to activate my victory. I have a engineering, surprisingly. I get what, 3, 4?
4.
You're going to either hit me there or I'm going to hit you there. Yeah, you know what, John, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make your life just a little bit more difficult, and I'm going to get rid of coolant discharge so I can fire twice. Aha! And then we are going to fire my side into the side of your gladiator at point blank range. 2 reds and a blue.
Yikes.
Ooh, that's actually pretty good. That doesn't matter. Block the evade, take 3.
What do I have on my front?
Nothing. You're out of shields. The only shield, you have 2 shields on the side here. That's it.
I had something on the front.
Nope.
Okay, well. We brace, and we'll
Shield
take out
goes
those
up.
2 shields.
And then fire my front. Let's go into the side of your victory.
Six.
Take 6.
Brace it. Brace it.
And for good measure, John, I'm going to use that token to jump to speed 2, and I'm going to ram you.
Okay.
So I should be back at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Your turn. How would you like to kill the victory?
I'm gonna ram it. What we're going to do is we're going to shoot. Let's first reveal. Confire. We're going to use the confire. We're going to shoot out my rear into the side of your gladiator.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to spend a redirect to do that. And it's going to be 2 reds. Oh, I can't do a token. You're right next to the thing. I don't care. Never mind. I don't do that. That stinks. Okay, so instead we're going to flag out the side.
Oh, you're within range 1 of this thing, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna flag out the side. Decimator first. Hit. We're going to Confire in on that. For 1 hit.
Okay.
Can see, do I have anything else? After we do that, I'm gonna take a nav token.
Okay.
So nav token. Right there. Then we're gonna flack. What's his name for
Boss.
fun? Hit.
Alright, he's down to 5.
And do I want to shoot that guy? Do I just land it? What turn is this?
5.
Yeah. I choose not to make a second attack. I move forward. You will clip.
Okay.
We both explode. Wouldn't that kill you?
Nope. I repaired 1. So I'm at 7 now.
Oh,
So
okay.
do you want to shoot?
No, because I actually want to stay where I'm at.
Okay.
Okay.
Which shows a confire. We are not within close range, as I recall, right?
Nope.
So I'm just going to take that as a token. And then I'm going to move at my speed 2. Alright, now you can activate your gladiator.
Okay. Gladiator. Navigate. Gonna use the last of the Bale Engineerings.
For 3 points.
And your victory has 0 shields.
0 shields. He needs 1 hit.
We get rid of a damage card.
Okay.
We're going to... We flag out the rear. Decimator. Take 1.
Okay.
Boss. Take 1. And then we move. Okay, we're gonna just increase clicks and we're gonna stay at speed 2. Okay. Yep, we demo you. 4 and a red. Need 1 hit. There's no other shenanigans to do.
Just you need a hit.
There's plenty. There you go.
4?
5.
5?
With a crit.
I'm going to brace it, John, to 3.
Yeah.
And the crit is injured crew. Choose and discard one of your defense tokens. Well, there goes my brace. I'm glad I used it. There's my 8. There goes the victory. Squadrons?
Yep.
You're going to move.
I need 2 hits.
Yeah. Decimator first. Far up as it can go. Attacking into your side. 3 blues. As they lie. Block. Take 1, John. Block the evade.
Yeah, okay, I take 1.
Oh, wait, is it only ships? Or when any attack? Well, a ship is attacking. Yeah, bummer. Well, technically the decimator's like a ship.
Yeah.
So take 1.
I
So
take
there's the 1. Okay, then I'm going to do boss.
You need to roll a hit.
Okay. Thank you. He's got the 1 hit. We block the evade. Take 1.
Boom.
Boska's done more for me than I think everything else.
I told you earlier that flacking him was going to be a mistake at the beginning.
And
That's what.
that's
told me.
why.
Yeah, reroll the black. See if it would have mattered.
Nope.
Okay. I think we can call it.
Yeah, because I'm staying out of range. The only question would be if you do anything here, but you have 1 turn, so you at most you take 1 damage, right?
Yeah, and I have next in engineering,
Yeah.
so I heal my shields.
So yeah, I think we can call it. We're not going to get anything. And just in case people were wondering, that 1 where I decided to not re-roll Was a structural damage, so I'm glad I didn't re-roll that. All right.
It would have kept everything alive one turn longer. Yep.
So in this case, smart to take the damage.
Yep.
Cool.
We're back. We're back.
That was a good game. That was a lot of fun.
Yes.
I made the mistake of seeing I almost killed Boba Fett and thinking my fighters were going to be around a little bit longer. And let's just go ahead and start hurting Bosk. You never shoot Bosk.
No.
Never, ever shoot Bosk unless you can kill him.
Yeah.
And that did not work out in my favor.
No, Bosk took out your Raider, took out your Gladiator.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. MVP, Bosk gets a veteran token. And I will say this. When I finished the scores, how close those scores actually wound up being was incredible. So just the baseline score, 207 to 189, the difference was a token. Taking Boba Fett out is what made the game a 28-point difference instead of 2 points. There was really no way for me to get this any closer unless I could have knocked out both of your tokens, at which point you still would have won. I think it came down to the fact that, so a couple things. Titus wasn't worth using because of your deployment and the fact you had Bail with a bunch of nav tokens on it. So that kind of hurt. Piet did nothing for me the entire game. I might as well not have had a commander. So I think actually we remove the 22 points from you, John. So you only won by, 5. So that makes me feel a little bit better because, Piet.
I used Bail a ton.
Yes.
Bail was the reason why I was able to do what I did.
Bail kept the Gladiator going a little bit longer because you used an engineering there.
Both engineers went to heal him.
Yeah, so you might not have. I don't think the outcome would have changed, but you kept them alive. One more shot, one more activation is effectively what you did with Bail. And actually, the ability for you to use those navs to move some of your ships around, that kind of helped too. So, yeah.
The objective doesn't super work on a 3x3 because you can basically have the whole table that you want to fight in covered. Of course, I was landing my ships directly where there was none, so that was fun. But yeah, that was a close game. The nearness of the fleets, we actually both got to use the aspects of the ships that were different.
Yeah.
You were able to use longer range attacks with your victory.
Mm-hmm.
I got it up close to be able to be a puncher. The Glad with the red dice was able to shoot out the side and use your stuff. Your close rangeness would have worked if the Raider didn't explode. My Raider did more long range. Your Raider did, it all ended up working out. The pivotal moment, though, was Boba Fett dying. Boba Fett dying meant that I could sacrifice my fighters and come out ahead and just delay you. And then just try to kill as much as I can. Because you have so many points in fighters. Mine were all on ships.
And you needed to take those down. Because, if you didn't kill Boba Fett, I think I probably would have stayed a better chance of actually winning the game. I think what hurt me, I think it was round 2 or 3, where I decided to shoot the Gladiator, activate the Gladiator first instead of the Raider, which was, dead to all rights. I don't know that would have changed the game, but I would have gotten another shot out, and I would have felt better about that. I did not get an opportunity to use fire control teams with the HIEs and the victory because I just never rolled.
You rolled a crit?
I couldn't roll. I couldn't do it with assault concussion missiles either on the Gladiator. So, and that would have changed the game. Again, your Gladiator was always close to death at points, and one crit could have made the difference. An HIE hit early on, I might have started going for the victory instead. So, either way, there's a couple little things that kind of worked their way out, but it is what it is. But still, close game, close score, and I enjoyed that playing this one.
Yeah, this was a fun game. Okay, big shout out and thank you to all of our Patreon members. If you would like to check that out, there's a link down below.
Special shout out to Admiral Tater. All the rulers used in this episode were from his shop. If you're interested in purchasing some of his stuff, don't forget to use the Ion Radio discount code IONRadio15, where you can get 15% off of orders of $50 or more.
Okay. Congratulations to Brock Smith. You're going to be moving on to the next round.
Rovechkin, you're out, but you came really close. Blame Admiral Piet.
Until next time, I'm John,
And I'm Ken.
and this is Madness.